If you actually follow the direction on where these videos are going, you'll actually realize they all link because the words link, the phrases link. I just don't put them in this order, based on a random grab. So when we're going to the next level, which you deal with legal duty, okay? Well, legal duty. Now, duty is a debt. It is like a tax. It can be many things. But bottom line is, it's an obligation. It's a tax. It's monetary in the world of secular state understanding. When you're dealing with the world of these UN nations, they're all secular states. Don't mix it up. They have nothing to do with morals or conscience. They'll put those on the back burner, but the primary reason is, what are they trying to accomplish over the understanding of the mathematics on the money and the bookkeeping? So if you're in the way of the bookkeeping and you are an expense that they don't want anymore and you're a surety for it, they're going to cancel you. And they're just going to take you out. That's called shooting you. It's a shot. They send out bulletins. They're paper bullets. And they tell you what you can and cannot do, to the point that you eventually die or starve to death. Possibly right into taking an injection or something as a jab that would eventually kill you with their poison, because you're not in awareness of spirituality. What's so wonderful through this whole journey I've been on, I don't have any legal entitlement to get the jab. I don't exist in their legal computer to get one. Wonderful. Need a picture and a signature of consent. Don't complain about what you already have still in there, because that's why they're after you to comply, because you still have a picture and a signature in there that shows your consent to their evil. Now, legal duty leads to surety for government legal fabled surname. Very simple. If you are basically involved, you are acting as a surety, because there's no way a fiction or a fable could work without someone energizing it. You can't have a lie without someone speaking it. That's why they call it liability. You have the ability to lie, and they'll even create an insurance policy to cover it. They call that the Social Security program or the Social Insurance program. It's a worldwide insurance policy to cover all the legally traded fabled surnames in organized trade, duty, debt, and obligation, playing around in a make-believe world of pretend to issue legal tender. You can't have legal tender without a pretender. So they pretended you on the statement of birth record, or your parents filling it in, that you would actually follow the errors of your forefathers and do the same thing they did. So when we look at legal duty, it states that it's an obligation arising from contract of the parties or the operation of law. Be careful. When they're using law, they're talking about legal. They're not talking about the law of God or the Bible. They're talking about the law of the lawyers, the legal. And a legal entity is a legal existence. So they have to have a legal existence of an entity that you could actually be tricked or beguiled into acting as a surety for, because you believe it's yours. You believe it's your title. And if you talk to your fellow man or woman or neighbor out there, they're all very proud of their family stock legal surname. They think that it's something special for them. All it is a legal specie, SPECIE, which is a monetary coin value. That's why it's a coincidence, or you coincided at time of birth with your natural name, your God-given name occurring at the same time with the legal surname. That's all it is. It coincided. So it's coin, which is counterfeit, kill, at the same time death. And that created the corporate entity or the legal surname. And therefore, it's, when we talk about corporation that was created with these legal trade names, Smith, Taylor, whatever it may be, that the legal surname world has created or put into being through recreation or imagination or entertainment, these names are used for commerce. They're trader names to basically identify you as not in coherence or in loyalty to God. You've gone from truth into the satanic world of evil and fiction. So it's, what side are you on? We're going to do another video to conclude this series of videos for this weekend, to basically bring you at least up to a timing that you can spend the entire part of the week, all through the following week, to actually review this, digest it, because it is a lot that I put up here today. It's not something I expect you to digest overnight. So, as a brother, and as someone, as a believer, someone who knows who his creator is not part of the recreation and legal ramification of being involved in the fiction. I'm here to help you, assist you, and do my best. And I want to let people know that don't feel bad if I'm not getting back to you immediately in the emails, because the timing is short on me spending the time on the educational level on these videos, more so than trying to independently respond to each email. So do not take this offensively. And there will be a lot of people that will disperse off that will not be part of this because they really do want to be involved in the legal world, and they have no at all direction towards what is spiritual, even though they may claim it. So you will start to see a separation of the wheat and the tares.